Hi folks, well here we are with my new Battlement. All the little fields on, as you can see the few tracks there. I may put a few more tracks on somewhere along here. I've done a kind of more of a greeny open area there. These are my some of my buildings, my PMC Games buildings, and these are my trees that I made or tidied up a couple of videos ago. I thought I'd get them out to give you an idea of perspective and scale. I've had to film this outside to get the distance free of junk and bits and pieces. I think it looks fairly impressive. I am well pleased with this. And later on I'll show you the other side, which is the one we've been using. But this is the new side. The sun's a bit bright today. It's been the first day I could get out and film where the wind wasn't galing or pouring a rain. But we've now got a very low winter sun. But that's fine, no complaints. So that gives you an idea. I can get it all in of the 12x4. Yep, so I'm pleased with this. And the good thing is it hasn't come burnt, or what do you call it, burnt or blurred through, seeped through the other side. I'll show you later on the side that I did first. That obviously hadn't leaked through onto this side, and this side hasn't leaked through onto the other. This again was all painted using house paints, tester pots, so keeping the prices very low. Yeah, so I'm pleased with this. Can't wait to get it all laid out and in use. When that'll be, I do not know. With things there at the moment, maybe a couple of years or more, who knows. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys where I am. Very pleased with this. As I say, it's just a basic cotton cloth. We used to use it as a cloth, display cloth for shows when we used to do conventions many years ago, and it's been folded up in the loft when not in use. As I say, I've been using the other side for about 3 years when I painted that, and this will be used as soon as we're able to get to our next game. I think we've got one planned sort of early December or Christmassy time, just depends on these lockdowns and what we're allowed to do. But, yeah, so anyway, that's it. So I'll oops, the sun, look at that sun, that's a bright sun, come out of the sun, he says. So I'll get these buildings and bits and pieces cleared away, and the trees, and then flip it over and you can see the other side and what that was like, which is where I got my idea from. So anyway, I'll do some flipping over and back in a tick. Hi folks, well this is the Battlement. This is my first attempt at a Battlement. Just walking along, I've had to lay it outside to get enough length. I haven't got enough room in the house. This is 12 foot by 4 foot, stretching out on the drive as you can see. What I did with this was just to try it out, mark some basic hex shapes. These are 3-inch hexes, and yes, I sadly made a little template and drew lines all the way along. So what I've done is here, I've done a sort of coastal strip along the edge, and then I put various little rivery pieces or stream pieces in. Another one there, and what have we got? One over there. See, got it a bit creased there. I think I'm going to have to iron that out. And then we've got another little one here at this end. Just stretch that out. So there we go. That's, if I can get in the full length, which is difficult. That's my 12 foot by 4 foot Battlement. This is the Battlement we've been using for quite some time on our games, if we weren't doing something else. I did a sort of very motley effect, just trying to give a, I don't know, mottle landscape. This was got some basic household paints, little tester pots, and some sponges, and literally just dabbed and dabbed everywhere, which is fine. It does the job. I think it looks pretty good. As I say, I did draw the hexes on, which probably now I wish I hadn't have done. Not that they show up that much. They're not over-imposing, and we can ignore them if we're putting other scenery bits and pieces, hills, woods, marshland, that sort of thing on. But this was my first attempt. I did this about 3 years ago, so it's done quite well. I'll say I bought, I think, 3 or 4 pots of paint, virtually £1 a pot, and probably used half of each. I think I'm going to use more of the green. The cloth originally was a dark green, so I only had to go from a dark greeny colour, which I think you can, on that edge there, shows the dark green. But there we go. That was my first attempt. So anyway. So you've seen the two pieces now, the 2 types. I've not been able to get any more of this cloth, which is why I had to do the other side, which I showed earlier on the other side of this. But yeah, anyway, that's our, if I can do it like that, get it, that's our 12-foot by 4-foot battle cloth, battle mat, which is fine. Anyway, thanks a lot, and bye for now.